Good afternoon, Lieutenants. This is Commander Tom Mitchell in the center chair, and we're about to embark on our second Star Trek Online mission. And what we do is you go to Hail Mission, Diplomatic Orders, Hail, Admiral Gerald Quinn, Diplomatic Orders, Objective. Lieutenant, we have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at P'Jem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure that everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to P'Jem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe. Escort Vulcan Ambassador Soketh to the monastery on P'Jem in the Beta Quadrant. You can find the ambassador at Vulcan, which is located in the Beta Quadrant. Okay, we'll receive 2,000 skill points, 500 expertise, a data recorder, photon torpedo Mark II, personal shield Mark II, and some dilithium. Okay, sounds good. Thankfully, the Vulcan system's not very far from Earth. That's why they were the first to pick up on Zephyr Cochrane's warp signature. We're almost there. Lieutenant, you can auto-navigate your ship to specific locations in sector space. To auto-navigate, press M to open your map. On the upper left-hand corner of the map screen, you'll see a System List button. Press this button to access the system list. Select the system and double-click to set your course. Vulcan, the second planet in the 40 Eridani star system. Vulcan orbits the primary K-class star, as do two smaller stars. It is a harsh desert world with many active volcanoes and towering mountain ranges. Its atmosphere is thin and the gravity of Vulcan is higher than that on Earth. The Vulcans have adapted to this harsh world, developing great strength and endurance. Well, that's pretty cool. Right at the beginning, we go to Vulcan, see what that looks like. Captain, we have arrived at the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aide when we arrived. Tupela says that the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when traveling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like me to put her on the main view screen? On screen. Greetings, Lieutenant Apollo. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Sokoth is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrak holiday. He will soon be done, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Sokoth would be much more comfortable traveling to the Majestic by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person, Lieutenant. Board shuttle. We are ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you are ready to make your final approach, let me know. Land shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, this is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Captain, the ambassador and his aides are waiting for us at the temple at the top of this rise. We can speak to them there and find out if the ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for Pajem. Speak to Ambassador Sokoth. This little bit's pretty stupid. We gotta go all the way up the hill just to talk to our guy.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Tell me about Pajem.
Pajem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians.
The Andorians? But they were also part of the Federation.
It was a failing in our logic that led to conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Sirach. Do you have any questions?
What business do you have at Pajem?
My business is my own. If you must know more, I require a meeting with the abbot. He will not use subspace communications, so if I am to receive his counsel, I need to meet with him directly. Do you have any questions?
Are you ready to leave?
This is ridiculous! Access to Pajem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity of the monastery. No outsiders are permitted to land without the expressed permission of Savin, the leader of the Order of the Priest that maintains the planet. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to illogically question my visiting the monastery. He is refusing to grant leave for me to meet with the abbot at Pajem.
Can this trip wait until Savin changes his mind?
If I do not complete my journey to Pajem now, I will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridon is complete. And that could take weeks.
I wonder why Savin won't grant you permission.
I fear I've spent too much time off-world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I have.
Question Savin about why he won't allow Soketh to visit Pajem. Let me speak to Savin then. Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? Soketh says you won't permit him to visit Pajem. Soketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I'm at Pajem, I feel more at peace than in any other place in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. Now the Federation is at war. Now more than any other time we must protect this refuge. Okay, I suggest that you read all this stuff. We don't need to know about Surak or why the Vulcans have monasteries. You can read that. It's not very important. Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Soketh to visit Pajem? I will permit it if you pledge to me on your honor as a Starfleet officer that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says that his reason for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from anyone who would violate its sanctity.
Do you have any questions?
I've spoken to Savin. We can leave Pajem now.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Let's go.
Your inventory has a replicator that will allow you to buy and sell items. Press I to open your inventory. Click on Replicator to access your store. You can purchase common items from the replicator. You can sell items by using Recycle, and retrieve sold items with Retrieve.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the abbot at Pajem. If you have no objections, I will retire to my quarters. Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination. Once again, you have my gratitude for your assistance.
Ambassador Soketh has retired to his quarters, Captain. We can leave the system whenever you like. Depart the system. Okay, we have to go to the Pajam system, so we open up the display big map, go to system list, scroll down, P, 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 P. Now see Pajam. Let's see Pajam. Pajam system. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. Double click on it. Or again, you can hit on this plot a course for the mission starting location on the right of your mission log. Pajam 1. A small M-class planet, Pajam was originally settled by Vulcan monks more than 3,000 years ago. Although the original monastery was destroyed during the Vulcan and during conflicts of the 22nd century, the buildings were rebuilt by a coalition of humans, Andorians, and Vulcans after the founding of the United Federation of Planets. Sir, I'm picking up unusual energy readings in this system. We should scan the system before we take the ambassador to the surface. Agreed. Sensors on maximum. Klingon ships to cloaking, sir. Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons. Putting them on screen now. You have a foul shapeshifter aboard your ship. Turn the creature over to us or we will destroy you. Shapeshifter? What do you mean? The foul beast on your ship is an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs dies screaming. Tell me about the Undine. The Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. Undine are telepathic and physically superior to humans. They see anyone from our dimension as an inferior life form, even Klingons. Soon they will know how wrong they are. Undine have the technology to be a real threat to anyone, even the Borg. But the worst of their weapons is their ability to take our form. Lieutenant, the Undine have inserted themselves into every major power in the quadrant and seek to control us through trickery and misdirection. You must be vigilant. Do you have any proof of these accusations? Do you doubt my word? Insult my honor? I have killed men for less. I have nothing to prove to the likes of you. Turn that so-called ambassador over to me now, or face the consequences. Engage the Klingon patrol blocking Pajem. Shields up, red alert.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Sir, sensors are showing multiple Klingon life signs on the surface. The monks may be in danger. I recommend that we send an away team down immediately. Alert the ambassador to meet the away team at the transporter room. Captain, the situation on the ground may be too dangerous for the ambassador to be on the surface. I recommend that he remains in his quarters until it is safe. Beam down and secure the monastery. The away team is ready to transport at your command, Captain. Beam down. Captain, we need to secure the area and make our way towards the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. Recommend we proceed with caution. Defeat the Klingon patrols blocking your path to the monastery. Stay alert, we need to find the monks.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Sir, we're receiving an alert from Vulcan. Depella says she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch her through to your tricorder. Lieutenant Apollo, I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the ambassador's residence. The ambassador on his ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful, Lieutenant. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous. Captain, the security teams have reached Ambassador Soketh's quarters, but he's gone. They're searching the ship, but... Sir, unauthorized use of transporters is detected. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Soketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Sir, whoever used the transporter erased the logs, but I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately. Locate and detain Ambassador Soketh. We'll find him.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish. Bothersome creatures! Why should I trouble myself with such insignificant beings, when the Klingons will do my work for me? Warriors! Prepare for battle!
Yes, sir.
There is a group of Starfleet officers behind me. One of them is the foul shapeshifter. I'm returning to the ship. Don't let them leave this planet alive.
Qapla'.
Yes, sir.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Captain, it appears that the Undine has eluded us. However, I'm picking up residual traces of transporter activity in the vicinity. I believe that the Undine may have beamed to a hidden ship in orbit. If he has a hidden ship, we'll find it. Recommended we return to the Majestic and search for the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Return to your ship and find the Undine vessel. Beam up. Captain, there is an Undine ship on an intercept course. Switch targets to the incoming torpedoes using the tab key to destroy them with your ship's weapons. Okay, shoot at the torpedoes. Sir, the Majestic doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but they were about 60 seconds out. We have to hold out until the reinforcements get here, Captain. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Defend your ship from the Undine until Starfleet reinforcements arrive.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed. 4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Left shield failing. Hull integrity below 25%.
Alright, screwed up there.
Ship is under attack.
outside influence. When Catherine Janeway first encountered them in the Delta Quadrant, she promised we would stay away, and we held to our end of the bargain until the Undine sent agents to infiltrate our governments. But the Undine only sent those agents because the Iconians fooled them into thinking we were invading fluidic space first. We were both deceived. This is a tragic series of misunderstandings that has led to wars and countless deaths. And it's all the Iconians' fault. They used the Undine to destabilize our alliances and set the stage for their invasion.
Accolade complete. Defeat Dreadnought. Downloading the data now, Captain. Incoming message. Incoming message from the USS Kirk. Captain Apollo. Incoming message. This is Captain Thielen of the USS Kirk. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand, Lieutenant Apollo. Perhaps someday you will return the favor. Thielen out. We've discovered the final transmissions from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of the organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get all this back to Starfleet Intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the messages and tell us more. Depart system. Okay, hail Starfleet to report. The ambassador was an Undine. I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create. Received the following reward. 2,000 skill points, 500 expertise, data recorder, photon torpedo launcher Mark II, personal shield Mark II, and 576 dilithium. Okay.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay, we'll change out my character's personal shield, my captain. Okay. And my ship. Photon torpedo launcher Mark II. Throw that in there. And shield array Mark II. That in there. And field stabilizing warp core Mark II. Throw that in there. Okay. Ship's looking a little better right now. Fully equipped. Okay, that's it for the second mission. Stay tuned for the third mission of the USS Majestic. This is Commander Tom Mitchell signing off, and we'll see you next time.